finals, although in a lot of these classes it is finals only. As I said, leading, you can see number 49 is John Pilcher. He goes through into the front as they go round that bottom corner. He's dropping back a little bit from second place, and he certainly has, because Ian Amos is one of only two riders that was on maximum 20 points coming into this third ride. That's John Pilcher. A touchy moment there for John Pilcher as went down that back straight, but Ian Amos now looks to be well and truly on form. It looks as if it's going to be tight to the line as he gets very much closer. John Pilcher takes it, Ian Amos gets second. So we're going to see Ian Amos go. Pantry. Well, if Les Card can hear me anywhere around the circuit, Les Card, we just had three young lads say that they've lost you during the afternoon. If you could make your way to the beer tent, they'll wait there for you. Sounds ominous, doesn't it? Les Card, if you could meet your lads by the beer tent. So, four finishes only. A win for number 49, John Pilcher. In second place, number 183, that is Ian Amos. Third place, number 120, Jamie Pantry. And fourth place, number 247, Paul Street. The winning time, 137.32, 137.32, 49, 183, 120 and 247. So by my unofficial quick reckoning, that puts Ian Amos on 28 points. Can we see a maximum point scorer go through to the final in the 250? We look to race 30. This is where all the top point scorers are coming out together. Dave Mears, number 139, he's on 14 points at the moment. Richie Knight, number 229, on 16 points. We've then got number, well indeed I was looking for number 33, but Richard Smith goes in at race 31, as indeed John Dormer goes in race 31, so this certainly could put the can amongst the pigeons. Number 26, Mark Giles goes in this one. He's on 18 points at the moment, so could really make sure of a place in that final. So away we go then with race 30. We watch the field break down the far side. That is Richie Knight and Pachol as he goes down the third corner. Pick up last up for the first time. JB is up in the third place, but Dean Camier is up in second. Richie Knight looks well and truly in control, but Dean Camier's got a fight on his hands with JB is up behind him. Mark Giles up in fourth place at the moment. Mark Giles is well up on 18 points. He's back in fourth place at the moment. They won't be riders made sure of a place in the final for him. But watch that second place. On the far side, then Mears goes round the outside of Dean Camier. Richie Knight takes it. Race 30 then, and a win for number 229, that of course is Richie Knight. In second place, number 139, Dave Mears. Third place, number 44, Dean Camier. Fourth place, number 26, Mark Giles. Fifth place, number 48, Brian Cornelius. Sixth place, number 9. Seventh place, 227. Eighth place, 300. And ninth place, 145. 134.27 the time, 229, 139, 44, 26, 48, 9, 227, 300 and 145. 134.27 the time as we go over the page. It's race 31, the last of the qualifying rides for the 250s. Well, it's certainly getting close if my arithmetic's anything to go by. The only thing I think we can say for sure is that if John Dormer gets a good finish in this one, he will be seen in the final. On 20 points at the moment, he's had 2 wins from 2 rides. He goes in this one. But joining him, number 33, Richard Smith, on 18 points. Looking for him to go well again, but look at how he'll go in. Right on the inside, Mike Appleton on the outside. So a big scrap perhaps the third place between Tommy Palmer and Mike Appleton. Those two together as they go around that corner there. Appleton's got the best of him at the moment, but has he gone too wide? Tommy Palmer on the inside, comes on the inside. Mike Appleton is there somewhere. Richard Smith closing up on John Dormer. Here's this by moving his mind around. 100%. Mike Appleton still not able to close on. From behind. Tommy Palmer gets there, and that really does sound like it's not a very healthy team. Mike Appleton. Race 31, and it was 3 wins in the qualifying points for John Dormer. I'm sure we're going to see him in the final. That makes him finishing after 3 legs on 30 points. Number 76 then in first place. In second, number 33, Richard Smith. Third place, number 21, Tommy Palmer. Fourth place, number 558, Mike Appleton. Fifth place, number 124, Pete Strudwick. Sixth place, number 321, Graham Legg. Seventh place, number 111. 8th place 54, 9th place 20, 10th place 100, and the winning time 131.88. So that indeed completes the 250 qualifying. They'll be now working out who goes in that final at the end of the day. We move on to the 500cc solo. And there will be a consolation final for the 500cc solos, but top point scorers only will go in that big A final towards the end of the day. Consolation B final then for the riders that finished well up but not at the top of the field. After 2 legs then, 500cc solos. Well, let's have a quick look down here. We've got Ben Howe, of course that changed number, he is 244. He's on maximum points at the moment, 2 wins from 2 rides. Also on maximum points, looking for number 14 in your programme, but he of course is riding 29, that's Paul Mitchell. He goes in race 34. Other top point scorer as well, Steve Wilson, number 215. He goes in Paul Mitchell's heat. He's on 18 points at the moment. 04, Ricky Sanford. He goes in race 35. He's on 18 points. And number 8, and of course, is Vince Kinchin. He's also in that race 34, the ride with Paul Mitchell and Steve Wilson. But we'll get underway, we're real to race 32, looking back for that very quick Ben Howe we can do it. Up behind him, but look at Ben Howe going around the outside of Adrian Mower. A brilliant bottom bend from Ben Howe as he gone a little bit too wide. Now he hangs on to it. Right back in. Now he goes on. It's very difficult, even with point scoring as good as this to make up for this one. Afternoon for number 244, Ben Howe. In second place to him, number 38, Chris Underhill. Third place, number 154, Adrian Mower. Fourth place, number 15, Neil Scopes. Fifth place, number 47, Jason Hilliard. Sixth place, number 17. Seventh place, 64. Eighth place, 69. Ninth place, number 2. No 10th finisher, the winning time, 126.79. 244, 38, 154, 15, 47, 17, 64, 69, 2, for 126.79. So to race 33, looking for some riders to pick up some good points. You might remember that is up there in third place, but Stuart Dempsey getting away from the rest of the field, making this one is go down the back straight, going after his second place. Good Dempsey. In second place, number 73, Julian Phipps. Third place, number 174, Robin Pilcher. Fourth place, number 143, Kevin Lanchester. In fifth place, number 187. In sixth place, number 971. Seventh place, number 48. Eighth place, number 11. Ninth place, 888. 10th place, 201. And the winning time, 131.28. 12, 73, 174, 143, 187, 971, 48, 11, 888, 201. That winning time, 131.28, and what is from race number 34 promising to be. If you want to race down that back straight. Mears is up there in the fourth place. G. Wilson back in fifth place at the moment. Oh, we watch him go down that back straight. Up there on the Kinchin, number 8. In second place, number 758, that of course is Mark Chesil. In third place, number 29, Paul Mitchell. Fourth place, number 139, Dave Mears. Fifth place, number 215, Steve Wilson. Sixth place, number 65, 7th, 45, 8th, 123, 9th, 23, and 10th, 22. 123.39 the time, 8, 758, 29, 139, 215, 65, 45, 123, 23, and 22. Over the page, we're to race 35, the last of the qualifying ride for the 500cc class, and I'm sure that we can all pick up the side here, it's not very close. Goes after him in second place. So Christian, Richie Knight I can see why I couldn't work out who was in third place, James scored 3. Under pressure as we go in that one and then. 500cc solo class. A win for Ricky Stanford. It's 04 that goes in first place. Second place, number 3, Grasstrack. Third place, number 169, James Corteray. Fourth place, number 51, Nathan Morton. Fifth place, number 331. Sixth place, 231. Seventh place, number 5, and eighth place, number 24. The winning time, 128.08. 128.08, 04, 3, 169, 51, 331, 231, 5, and 24. Somebody would like a quick word if you're still about. We move on to the left-hand sidecars. We're into the last of the qualifying rides, and as we see them line up, let's quickly run over how they've scored so far. Number 2, Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. They've got 14 points at the moment. They go in this one. They're on 2 wins, maximum points. On 11 points, close to them, number 173 is John Fish. He goes in race 37. Perhaps 24, Tom Pinfold. Watch him go down that back straight. Back in third at the moment, so we're going to have a race on our hands this time. It is John Arnott who's got to the front, number 251. He leads as they go into that bottom bend. There's all sorts of problems for Bill Penfold back in fourth place, but John Arnott, no problem for him and Russell Steele at the moment. Number 23 is of course Bill Penfold. Perhaps in second place now in Mears. There's an awful lot of mud flying about out there at the moment. I think that's exactly the problem that Bill Penfold has suffered. He's got filled in on those first laps, but watch what's happening at the front. You can see John Arnott is now under pressure from Tommy Penfold. Tommy Penfold goes round the outside. So his laps off all the way around the outside. It's going to be interesting to see how their points go down, because they were on 10 points as we went into this ride. Well, still Bill Penfold, no answer to the riders in front of him at the moment. Trying to catch up with Billy Penfold and Matthew Lewis. John Arnott and Russell Steele gets second. In third, Billy Penfold and Matthew Lewin, and in fourth, Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. The left-hand sidecars in the qualifying rides. A win for number 24, Tommy Penfold and Liam Chivers. In second place, number 251, John Arnott and Russell Steele. Third place, number 23, Billy Penfold and Matthew Lewin. Fourth place, number 2, Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. The winning time, 145.61, 145.61, 24, 251, 23 and 2. Now next chance for me to do a quick bit of a review.
Look at that time, 145.
Exactly what points have been scored by outfit number 2, Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. They've ended up on 17 points. Now equal with them, Tommy Penfold and Liam Chivers, but they're all anxious to be watching Luke Pachol and John Fish doing this one. As we're watching the race going down. Reserve rider that's come in, number 129, Lenny Boarer has got through in the second place. We're looking anxiously for John Fish, but he's back in third at the moment, signing every inch of the way from that outfit as he goes down that back straight, watching the speed. Luke Pachol a long way down the field. He'll be anxious to get up some places. But Lenny Boarer doing well at the moment. In second place, or is he going for that run? And Lenny Boarer goes on the inside. Between those front two, John Fish has got back into contention. He's right up there in third and right up behind Tony Pinfold. There's one more lap to complete and it could all change on that last bend. Close to the line. John Fish definitely got that third place. 151, of course, Graham Hilton in fourth. Finished the qualifying legs of the left-hand sidecars, and on the line it was very, very close, but it was a win for number 129, Lenny Boarer and Colin Goodwin. In second place, 7-3, John Fish and Gary Moore. Fourth place, number 151, Graham Hilton and Bob Ager. And in fifth place, number 808, the winning time, 146.51. 129, 25, 173, 151, 808, and the winning time 146.51. Well, they'll quickly be working out what the points are and who goes in the big final for the left-hand chairs, but at the moment we look to see the right-hand sidecars as race 38 comes to the line. We know that we've got 4 riders on 14 points. We look to see in this one, Ken Lane on maximum points goes in this one. He's out with Russelling, who's just 2 points behind him. Bob Baisby, who's had some brilliant starts this afternoon. And of course had that problem in his second ride, so he'll be anxious to make up for that as we watch him go in this one, looking for Ken Lane on the inside, Russelling on the outside. It's Russelling has made the start as they go past us into that first corner. Again, Bob Baisby has made a brilliant start and got himself up into second place. On the inside of Russelling as they go into that bottom corner, he's looking to make a gap that really wasn't there to start with as they went in that bottom bend, and Russelling goes back underneath him. Oh, brilliant sidecar racing for these two outfits as Russelling has dived underneath. Again on the same gap. Closes up on Russelling and looks to go through on the inside of Russelling. Puts his sideways in the middle of the bench, tries to get the drive coming out and gets in front of Russelling as they come by me. So all three of them again close up going into that top bend. Bob Bailey's still there in third place. And again as they get close. Place. Ken Lane and Mark Edwards still everything right on this last bend. Comes off that bottom bend with the power turned on. Across the line. Baby gets second, but Russelling still flying across the line. Gets third place. You've got to agree with us, some brilliant sidecar racing there, and excellent work for all three of those outfits. A win for number 7 in race 38. That, of course, was Ken Lane and Mark Edwards. In second place, number 60, Bob and Paul Baisby. Third place, number 6, Russelling and Paul Urich. Fourth place, number 12, Tim Bennett and Justin Glennie. well, Jason Glennie, I should say, 5th place number 31, 6th place number 3, and the winning time 141.62. So 7 points again to Ken Lane and Mark Edwards. We watch to see what happens as we turn over the page. We go into race 39. To see them line up for race 39. Jerry Adams, number 55, he's on 10 points at the moment. Equal with him on 10 points is outfit number 4, Steve Jewison. Number 17, Dave Steer, well, he's on a maximum. 2 wins already this afternoon. He's on 14 points going into this last ride. Well, I'm sure all eyes this time will be on Dave Steer and Ian Whale. They've had 2 wins so far this afternoon. They line up right on the inside. It's grid number 6. Going with them in this one is Steve Jewison, of course, who's on 10 points, and Jerry Adams equally on 10 points. Martin Baker in there as well. Has a bit of a tradition for going well when the going gets wet. As indeed that surface looks a little bit on the outside at the moment, but as we watch them go down, it's Steve Jewison has gone well into that first bend. Dave Steer goes through on the inside of it though and gets to the front. Opening up all the time, gets very, very close as they come round that bottom corner. Looks to get closer even still on the exit of that bottom bend. But Steve Jewison putting pressure on Dave Steer. First to go for the outside. Very, very good line. There's no way for Steve Jewison to come through on the inside of him. He's all the time forcing Steve Jewison to go wide. One to there and you'll see that Steve Jewison backstage. So we should see that Steve Jewison will be closer to him this time, as indeed he is, as he goes wide going into that top end. I wonder if there's going to be enough for him to do it. Jerry Adams. He tries to go for the inside, but Dave Steer holds it. Steve Jewison and Keith Wall get second. Jerry Adams and Sean Finnett cross the line for 3rd place. And Marty Baker and Shane Can. That's Dave Steer and Ian Whale. In 2nd place, number 4, Steve Jewison and Keith Wall. 3rd place, number 55, Jerry Adams and Sean Finnett. 4th place, number 9, Martin Baker and Shane Can. And 5th place, number 33. The winning time, 138.29, 17, 4, 55, 9 and 33, 138.29, it means. Paul Pinfold equal as well as we get them underway as they come past that for the first time. Paul Pinfold with the best of the starts, but Andy Norris has gone into the front and got to the front of the field. Got themselves to the front going into that first corner, and they've used every inch of their advantage to get away from the rest of the field. Oh, Joseph Carl Jasper was going to say got into second, but you can see we've lost them on that top corner. Oh, Joseph Passenger Carl Jasper was going to say got into second, but you can see we've lost them on that top corner. So the riders will make their way back to the start line for the rerun.
Right, we're up there. That was to go round the car. That was to go in the car.
So, race 40 then, we get ready for the rerun and we watch for the riders to come into line. We've got, remember, Neville Penfold in this one, Paul Pinfold, Andy Norris, Rob Wilson Jr. of course, and John Halsey, all of them with a chance of making that A final, more certainly making that B final if they don't make the A. We watch them go away, and as they come past us, it was Andy Norris who made the best of the start first time, but it looks as if it's Paul Pinfold that's got the best of it this time. But it looks as if it's Paul Penfold that's got the best of it this time. Well, again, I'm sure you can see the reasons why the red flags have come out. We've still got outfits on the circuit, so the race be hold once again.
How old he went, so he went to miss him and he failed.
And I must admit, I quickly looked at the riders on the line there, and it looks as if we are going straight into race 41. The riders have gotten themselves out onto the line for race 41, so I'd assume that we'll go back to race 40 as soon as the riders feel that they are in a position to go. Race 41 then comes to the line, and if we could look down that lineup, we've got Rob Wilson going in this one, we've got Mick Cave, who is another one of those riders on maximum points coming into this third leg. Kevin Simmons, Richard Brown, Pete Colvin, George Penfold join those two on the line. Indeed, all six to the line. The starter moves away. We will watch to see them go. No, the starter's not quite happy with one of them. But away we go then with the starter away, and you can see Robbie Wilson from the inside has made a good start. Rob Wilson it is. He goes into that first corner. George Penfold right up there in third place. He goes down that back straight and into the bottom bend. Rob Wilson and Vince Jones needed some good points on this one. They've had some disastrous rides earlier on this afternoon, but it now looks as if they got things sorted as they look over their shoulder and see that Vince get some points on that tally as they go through the afternoon. But Rob Wilson really does look to be in much better form this time out. To hang on to that second place. Rob Wilson really does look a bit uncatchable at the moment. We wonder why he didn't produce rides like this earlier on in the day. For the last time in race 41, Rob takes it. Second place, Mick Cave and Mick Stace. George Penfold gets third. Pete Colvin in fourth. One then. And a win for number 24, Rob Wilson and Vince Jones. In second place, number 15, that's Mick Cave and Mick Stace. In third place, number 124, George Penfold and Jason Glennie. Fourth place, number 99. Fifth place, 32. And sixth place, number 38. The winning time, 1:36.16. 24, 15, 124, 99, 32 and 38, 136.16. So that's the result of race 41. We watch to see what happens on that start line. 42, Mick Baxter and new passenger Neil Martin. Richard Jenner comes to the line. Well, interesting to see Roger Measor goes in this one once again. He, of course, is another one of those riders that's on a maximum coming into his last riders. So interesting to see that Gary Moon missed his second ride. I can assume once again there was some major fault with his machinery. He comes out once again, I'm sure, more than anything else, just to prove that what he's had to do in terms of repairs has actually worked. Steve Robbins with his hand in the air, obviously some sort of problem with Richard Jenner. Sadler not quite happy with what he's seeing. Now he seems quite happy. Roger Measor then right on the inside, looking to make a good start once again. Gary Moon has made a good start. Richard Jenner on the outside though has made a better start as Gary Moon persuades Richard Jenner to move over a little bit to make room for him. On the inside of Gary Moon that was leading, and indeed they went into that second bend, the pit bend at the bottom, and Dave Heath is trying to follow Roger Measor through on the inside. A good scrap between these three here. Ben Heath goes through on the inside and gets in front of Gary Moon. Going into that in the second spot. So now Dave Heath has got to put the pressure on Roger Measor at the front, who will be looking to go into that final with maximum scores. Dave Heath has been touring consistently this afternoon as he goes all the way inside. He almost lost the advantage he made and allowed Roger Measor to come back at him. Now Gary Moon comes back through on the inside as Ben Heath makes yet another mistake on that bottom bend. No, Richard Jenner now getting in on the action as he closes up from fourth place. Roger Measor gets a checkered flag this time as they come to the line, and Roger Measor hangs on to it. Gary Moon gets second, Ben Heath gets third, and Richard Jenner in fourth. And that was a lot the final still to come. Well, I'm sure I can pass on to it. I'm sure that either crews won't mind me saying so, that both those crews do thoroughly enjoy racing against each other. I think that is racing at its very, very best when you see the top crews in the country racing like that. It was, of course, a win for outfit number 51. That is Roger Measor and Shane Lapham. In second place, outfit number 8. It looks as if they got the problem sorted out. Gary Moon and Steve Robbins. In third place, number 18, Dave Heath and John Bowkett. In fourth place, number 87, Richard Jenner and Nick Walters. And fifth place, number 88, Mike Baxter. The winning time, 1:39.83, 51, 8, 18, 87 and 88, 1:39.83. That, of course, was race 42. It means that we have yet another rider, that of Roger Measor, getting into the final on maximum 21 points. Dave Steer, Roger Measor and Ken Lane on maximum points into the final. We watch to see what happens in the rerun of race 40. There's a lot of riders here now have seen exactly what they've got to do. Neville Penfold will need to win this one to make sure of a place in the final. 1, 2, 3, quickly do my points here. I've got 4, I've got number 6. And I'm really pleased to be able to say that that looks like John Halsey on the inside, so no serious damage to John Halsey. And Neville Penfold makes a great start this time. So Neville Penfold gets to the front of the rim of the gets through on the inside. He's got Andy Norris on the outside of him as we watch them come round that pit bend. It's all starting to get close as John Halsey's back into the action as well. And well, Andy Norris got it completely sideways, and how everybody missed him, I really don't know. Paul Randall puts his hand in the air, and as you see Paul Pinfold now coming round, I do think this is going to mean a final place for Pinfold. By quickly doing my 17 points, I do think that this puts him into the final. I think it'll be moving up the points as well, number 46. But as you watch to see them go into that last lap, Paul Pinfold takes the last lap bang in front of Andy Norris, and I'm really pleased to be able to see John Halsey and Tony Miles going through. Then come round off that bottom bend. Is this the last of the qualifying races? When we come back after the interval, it'll be finals only. Paul Penfold, I do believe, has done enough to get into that final. Andy Norris finishes in second, and John Halsey third. Second place, number 46, Andy Norris and Mike Ravel. Third place, number 13, John Halsey and Tony Miles. No other finishers. The winning time 138.10, 138.10, 146 and 13. And as we rightly said, that does complete the races for the first half. It seems almost as it should be the end of the league, doesn't it? But number 143 is Kevin Lanchester. Number 38. Oh, what a shame to see Chris Underhill in the final. But, it's because there was only 3-point scoring rides, and indeed he's done well in his second 2 rides, which ensures him a place in this big final. With the first final of the afternoon, it's the solo B final for the 500cc riders. Of course, it's primarily a competition. Second place, Luke John moving through very well on the inside, getting himself up into third place, and Adrian Moe with all sorts of problems on that bottom corner. Pulled down into the minor Scott still there in second. Kevin Lanchester has still moved up into third place. Starts to pick off the tail end, and Luke John has now got incredibly close to Chris Underhill. I wonder if Chris is just taking it a little bit too special. Second place. Kevin Lanchester gets third place. And then we wait a long, long time for Julian Phipps to come round for that fourth place. The first final that we've seen this afternoon, it was of course the B final for the 500cc solos. A win for number 38, Chris Underhill. In second place, number 65, Luke Dodd. Third place, number 143, Kevin Lanchester. Fourth place, number 73, Julian Phipps. Fifth place, number 331. Sixth place, 169. And seventh place, 51. The time, of course, this was on 6 laps, 2:31.57. Oh, that's indeed how we see the result, the official result of race 43, the first of our finals. Right-hand sidecar B final we move into. It's number 4, Steve Jewison, that lines up with number 13, John Halsey, number 55, Jerry Adams, number 46, Andy Norris, number 18, Dave Heath. Just, I would have said, missed out on that A final. And number 24, Rob Wilson. So already the outfits are on the line. You see them get away cleanly. Steve Jerson's made a brilliant start on the inside as they come past us. Steve Jerson has got already 2 bike lengths on Rob Wilson as they go into that first bend. So we watch Robbie Wilson turn the power on as they go. Up into second place as the red flag indeed goes in the air. Well, you didn't have to guess about seeing them, did you? I just realised there's quite a lot of red flags around. I'm normally only looking for the one in front of me, but the riders quickly saw the red flags that were near them. Again, I don't think there's been any real advantage on that start line this afternoon. No matter where they're starting from, they're making some equally good gates. Andy Norris has joined them in the centre of the gate there. Rob Wilson, who had slotted himself into second place quite comfortably going into that first corner. He's now ready in what is grid 3. It seems to be Dave Heath and John Bokin that we're waiting for.
Fish and chips are done with coal.
They now come into line. Arnott not quite happy with them. The starter starts to move away. We should be underway in a very few moments. Away goes that start line. We're underway with the 1000cc right-hand side car B final. Steve Jewison has made an equally good start as he goes into that first bend. Holds it tight to the straw belt. Remember earlier on in the year they did indeed win the Battle of Britain down here when it was so atrociously wet, so we know that Rob Wilson and Vince Jones can ride this surface as it is now. Steve Jones. Kinchin goes past us. He seems to be going quite a bit slower than they've been going earlier on today, but he's certainly taking forces. Starting to dry out, they're starting to find a bit more drive. People working hard on the back of Steve Jurison, trying to give him that and you can see that the Elfin has indeed going back a long way, giving Steve Jurison a bit more drive than he was expecting. Comes round off that bottom bend. The last lap flag will go out for them this time. So the V5 of the Sidecar turning out to be. It's just starting to get going. You can see problems, more problems. Nice to see that Dean Camier has stepped into the chair for Steve Jurison. Dave Ward, his regular passenger, of course, has suffered an insect bite which has inflamed his leg and indeed has needed hospital treatment. So as the checker flag goes for the Sidecar B final, bit of a change. James Norris. Say that this afternoon. James Norris is, of course, the father of Andy Norris. And with Jerry Adams crossing the line there, that of course firstly the winner, of course it was Elfin number 4, that of course is Steve Jurison, and this afternoon Steve Ward. In second place, outfit number 55 is Jerry Adams and Sean Bittert. I don't know whether I should give this third place really, should I? He goes across the line with his fingers up to, but he expects me to read out his result. Third place, number 18, Ben Heath and John Boken. The winning time, 2:45.80. So that time after 6 laps, we compare that perhaps to the A final when the circuit I do feel will be in perfect racing condition. 4:55 and 18, that's the only 3 finishes in the B final. We move on to the 250cc final. They're already on the line, and a tremendous lineup of 250 riders we've got going in this final. I gave them to you earlier, I hope you've got them all. I'll give them quickly by number: 76, 183, 33, 229, 26, 139, 49, 21, 44, and 124. That's the 250 lineup, and indeed we perhaps will be eventually on your video away from the final. Get another green start. himself back up again and got himself up into what is now second place. Up in third, Daly is in fourth, he goes faster, after all the problems. All sorts of problems for the 250 riders, but the second plane goes, to that one. Over the line in second, Richard Smith. Pachol takes third. All hanging on with that very six-handed machine. Mears picks up fourth place. Well, I've just been asked quickly by Richard Jenner if Trevor Banks at the end of the meeting could make his way to Richard Jenner's van. It would be appreciated. That's Trevor Banks. I'm told you'll know what it's all about. That's Richard Jenner asking for Trevor Banks to make it to his van at the end of the meeting. 3 more finals to go. Already you can see them on the start line. My apologies for saying to you that Bill Penfold won't be going. We've been heard that he will be going. So no Tony Penfold. Bill Penfold comes in number 2. Arnott is holding third at the moment, but indeed it is Tommy Pinfold and Liam Chibbers that lead going round that pit bend. It's 6 laps again for these outfits, the same as all the finals here at Tunbridge. And Bill Penfold. Come past us that time, but you can see this is where he gets the drive. He's really good round that bottom corner as Tommy Penfold and Liam Chibbers work hard to keep the drive on. Bill Penfold can never be slightly different style. Passenger to John Fish, Gary moved exceptionally well that time in that bottom bend to get himself out in front of Bill Penfold. John Fish getting closer and closer as the race goes on. Tommy Penfold and Liam Chibbers still leading, but indeed it's getting close. We want to see them go down that back straight. I'll keep my eyes on those two indeed as they go through, because there it does get close to John Fish. By going wide, he can drive up that back straight. Getting Tommy Penfold into making him believe he was going to go all the way around the outside. It was then the work of the passenger. He dives hard, forces that back wheel out, drives through on the inside, then he had to keep the drive on coming out of this bend. A brilliant ride from John Fish and Gary Moore. Bill Penfold and Nigel Shaw. Fourth place, number 251, John Arnott and Russell Steele. Fifth place, number 808, Luke Pachol and Julian Browning. And sixth place, number 129, are reserves that came in here today, Lenny Boarer and Colin Goodwin. 247.07 the time. 173, 24, 2, 251, 808 and 129, 247.07 the time. Well, we now move on with two more finals only to go. It's the 500cc solo final. 244, 04, 8, 29, 758, 215, 139, 15, 12 and 174. My apologies for going quickly, as you can see they've already got the riders on the line and we're underway with that final. Try and pick them up as they come out. Who is going to win this final? I was quickly checking what I said there. I think Mark Chesel was possibly a lap down on the rest of the field, so Neil Serves up to give the official result in a very few moments. And a great win for rider number 8, Vince Kinchin. In second place, number 215, Steve Wilson. Third place, number 15, Neil Scopes. Fourth place, 04, Ricky Stanford. Fifth place, number 12. Sixth place, number 174. Seventh place, number 139. Eighth place, 758. And the winning time, 2:15.40. 8, 215, 15, 04, 12, 174, 139 and 758, 2:15.40. So one more final to go, and indeed the big final of the day for the right-hand sidecars 1000cc class. 3 outfits got to this final, being unbeaten all afternoon. We watched the scene of break as Bill Penfold got all sorts of problems on the start line. And indeed, I can't quite see what the problem was for Bill Penfold. Indeed, but Ken Lane was nothing else. Roger Measor and Shane Lapham get to the front. They steer into second, Mick Cave up into third, Roger Measor and Shane Lapham lead as they come past us for the second time. Dave Steer and Ian Well. So Ken Lane will possibly be able to close on Rustling, but I think he's asking an awful lot for Ken Lane and Mark Edwards to close on the rest of the field. Ground, so Dave Steers has to work hard to go past, but look out for Ken Lane has caught Rustling. Ken Lane driving hard, trying to go. Down that back straight, so into the last bend. Roger Measor has time to look over his shoulder, he knows there's nobody near him. And there's all sorts of problems for Mick Cave as well. Very, very close. Rustling and Ken Lane trying to dive you on the inside. The problems for Mick Cave. Coming out, he's run with another one this season. Roger Measor and new passenger Shane Lapham take the big final. Dave Steer and Ian Well take second. And Rustling will he hang on to third. Rustling takes third. Ken Lane and Mark Edwards cross the line in fourth. And Bill Penfold finishes in fifth place. Oh, indeed, a great shame to not have seen all those very quick outfits up to the front, but that's racing, as they say. Bill Penfold really the start. He took Ken Lane out with him as well. Indeed, Ken done very, very well to get back on terms with the front of the racing crews. But unfortunately finished in fourth place.
He did it all, didn't he? Mick did it all.
So the last official result of the day, the big final at the end of the day for the sidecars, a win for number 51. That of course is Roger Measor and Shane Lapham. In second place, number 17, Dave Steer and Ian Whale. Third place, number 6, Rustling and Paul Urich. Fourth place, number 7, Ken Lane and Mark Edwards. Fifth place, number 1, Paul Pinfold and Billy Jones. Sixth place there, number 15, Mick Cave and Mick Stace. 2:29.17 the time, 2:29.17, 51, 17, 6, 7, 1, 15. Well, I think there's probably going to be a lot of you thinking perhaps there was a little bit too much water down for the finals. Well, it's a very difficult thing to do. I think considering the dust that we saw in practice, they've done exceptionally well, as always here at Tunbridge, to keep the track in brilliant racing condition. There's been some good racing again this afternoon. I can't get over the fact they still consider this only to be a centre meeting. What a fabulous entry we've seen in this afternoon.